we have been activating this field, the Quantum Quest 2.0, and I felt that energy. I felt that accelerating of the particles, of the aspects of this whole field, as we are heading head on to the crowdfunding campaign around my book, The Quantum Leaps and Lost Socks. I welcome you on this journey. So I'm taking you on this journey. First of all, I'm taking you on the journey of revision of my book. I have written that book in the spring this year, and I left it untouched for about 6 months, receiving feedback and waiting and just letting it, rest, like an artist, and then unveiling it once again. So I started to work on it, and it's so exciting because at that time I was really, really fragile. I was really, really vulnerable. My body was very, very, very weak, but my head was very, very awake. So I crafted this process of the lotus-born heart. I took you with me on my healing journey in 5 phases of the lotus-born heart. And the feeling is, it is a Sunday morning, and the crystals are reflecting beautiful rainbow colors around my room. So there is light actually, but we are moving inside of the primal mud phase. Everything is opening itself up from the primordial earth or waters or father gap. In our cosmology, it is the father gap. Of course, it has these feminine aspects of the mother, of course, because the mother is creating this world, is creating her children into this world. So in fact, we have the mother and the father of the earth. And when I am immersing myself into the primal mud, actually I was working on the very first chapters of this book, but in this week we have ignited the primal mud phase. And this phase is actually a fertilizing phase. It's the seed inside of the greenhouse. It's a lotus flower when it is retreating and coming down into the fertile earth to reflect. We have been experiencing into the field that the Archangel Jeremiel entered the field, and Archangel Jeremiel ignited my reflection upon my life, upon my operation until now, upon my mission and vision into this world, and upon why I was brought back into this world. I was a head away from death. So this near-death experience and coming back is igniting that power of not playing small. But in the primal mud, we are actually in that fertile, into this infinite possibility, into this supernova of your own self, and try to feel it into your body, as a man or a woman or any gender or anything across that whole rainbow. And just feel your primal mud inside of your sensational body, and then inside of your sensational field, and feel into it. Feel that in that earthy space inside of your body. The material, the solidity, but actually the sleeky. Also the when the mud, when the earth, the clay, yes, when the clay is still very wet, it has this smell. And I love actually this smell that they call petrichor, when the rain is caught inside of a brick, and then it's the petrichor. So I want you to go into this muddy, kirky space inside of yourself. And what we have been working on here is the igniting of your potencies, the igniting of your co-creating, rewriting your story. So what are these old stories that wants to come out? What are these old stories that wants to alchemize, that wants to ferment inside of that mud. You know, what is it that is, you know, carrying the silt like the Nile River and all rivers on earth? You know, what is the silt? What is the richness of you? What is the richness of your primordial, primal mud inside of you and inside of your field and inside of your projects and inside of your vision and inside of your power and energy? You know, like when they brought me back, you know, like these beings, they actually was telling me, you know, you are here to fulfill your mission. So you're not going back. Of course, I wanted to go back. I wanted to go to the skies. I wanted to go on a journey to the galaxies and to the multiverse. Of course, you know, I have been doing a lot here on this earth plane, but they brought me back. So I'm not playing small, neither you. So what is it that is playing small inside of you? What is it that wants to alchemize? What is it that wants to retreat? What is it that wants to reflect? What is it that wants to move inside of a new phase, inside of a new operation, inside of a new, you know, energization? Okay, is this an English word? No, it's an EMA word. So when we're working this week with the primal mud, I will be sharing with you some practices in the next video. And like I really, what I want to do is I'm taking you on this journey, revision of this book, pushing through the crowdfunding campaign around my book, Quantum Leaps and Lost Socks. And there will be a lot of socks aspects inside of the field. That means playful, whimsical, but also there will be a lot of movements of transformation. There will be a lot of movements of pushing and crossing the threshold. And these thresholds are actually very subtle. They are actually unseen, and they are actually, you know, like you are only knowing that you have crossed that threshold when you have crossed it. So be very gentle with yourself, especially in this field of the primal mud. I will be guiding you into a meditation in just a second in the other video, so you can have, you know, like we have prepared the you know, the clay, so to speak, your clay, so to speak, inside of this field. And you know what we are creating is this mandala, this collective mandala. So what we mean by that is that every contribution of you, every question, every inquiry of yourself, like what is it that wants to be changed now? You know, take that chance, because we are working now through these 5 phases in 5 weeks. So this is a journey. I'm taking you on that journey. You take yourself on your own pathway, on your own co-creative being, and on your own playfulness. Oh yes, so this is it. You know, like I want you to be inside of that primal mud. You know, like it's also, you know, like you can do any mudra around this. You know, it can be a closed mudra, it can be a closed lotus. You know, like, and then it's opening up, you know, and then going deep into the earth, going deep, you know, bringing in mud into your hands and bringing it into your crown chakra, and let that mud really smudge you, you know, like just, you know, like a child, you know, to smudge you, and then bring it back into your heart. I love it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Here is Ima from the Holographic Playground.